Is a tweet from one of the leader of our faith in Nigeria that was put on social media in the person of uh, Dr. David Oyedepo. Of course, it's no longer a private talk. It is already on social media on his verified account. And then this is what the man of God has to say. He said, tithing is an inescapable covenant obligation. Prosperity, not just wealth, is impossible without tithing. Because when you are not paying your tithe, you are under a financial curse. That is exactly what the man of God said. And then it occurs to me that the man was even not saying, talking about wealth, is talking about prosperity in that context. Because he said, prosperity, not wealth, is impossible. In other words, prosperity is even more than wealth. And then he comes to the last line of that tweet. He said, you are under a financial curse if you don't tithe. Okay, let me talk about this prosperity. Let's say maybe to be prosperous means you are living healthy, you are enjoying good health, you are enjoying security, you are living in peace, you are everything about your life is just like you are living in Eden. Okay, so that is exactly what it means to be prosperous. To be prosperous means your life is like a life of Eden. But sad enough, that is not the truth about us in this country, Nigeria. Anyone who claims to be living like a life of Eden must have gotten enough money to create his own Eden. Even at that, if he said he has security, he pay for it. For example, on the World Index of Peace, that is the index that shows how peaceful nations are, Nigeria happened to be in 148th position out of 200 and something countries on planet Earth. Nigeria is in 148. Come to security, Nigeria is not one of the 100 most secure nation on planet Earth. Okay, should we talk about lifespan of a Nigerians? In Nigerians, apparently, the lifespan of a Nigerian is 46 compared to nations who does not even talk about tithes in the environment at all. As a matter of fact, Iceland happened to be the most peaceful land on earth. And then nobody preached tithe to them. If that tither or not tithing, whatever it is you live in Iceland, you are living like as if you are living in paradise. Such a nation that there's no any little or no violence is heard among them. So this is exactly how it is in a nation where they don't tithe compared to where we tithe. So apparently, maybe the man of God does not mean what he was saying, but he tweeted that, and I wanted to say that prosperity, if it is the proof of a faithful tither, it means that tithing is a fraud. Because anything prosperity is not in this country. If you have what I just mentioned in your life, tell me. Somebody will say, no, you may not have peace. I have peace. I have peace of mind in the midst of crisis. How will you have peace? How can you have peace when the weak are being killed every day at your present and you claim you have peace? If you have peace, it means you don't have God. God will not have peace. God is not at peace with Nigeria himself. How would you say you have peace when you look at a nation where children cannot afford to have meal and eat? Do you say you have peace? You say you have peace? Where poverty of Nigerians has overtaken that of India, and India is speaking in number of billions. And we are just 200. Why will you have peace? Why will you have peace? Why you and I would? Why are we going to be talking about I have peace? You may not have peace. I have peace because I pay tithe. None of us should be even talking about having peace if truly you are a son of God. When some people in another part of this country cannot go to bed and sleep and close their door because they don't know who is going to knock their door overnight and kill them, and you say you have peace. Nigeria is not a prosperous nation. We are only deceiving ourselves about tithing. You know what we need to be talking about right now? We need to be talking about how we will change the value system of our people. How we encourage Nigerians to save their tithe money and invest into business to create job for our people. This is exactly what the church need to be telling ourselves. We don't need to tell ourselves we are under a financial curse if you don't have the value of diligence. You are under a financial curse if you don't have a value of diligence, if you don't have a value of, truth, if you don't have a value of labor, if you don't have a value of consistencies. These are values that we need to tell people, and these are reasons why people get into poverty or they lack prosperity. There is no peace in Nigeria, and nobody's under the curse of financial because they don't pay tithe. We are only cursed because we don't know how to be rich. God bless you, everyone who have listened to this video. Drop your comment, like my page, Honest Africa Initiative on YouTube. I'll see you next time.